My beloved child, before you continue reading these words, gently close your eyes for just a moment. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Feel the weight of your heart. Feel the invisible struggles you've been carrying silently within you. The fears you never speak, the disappointments you hide behind your smile, the memories that ache quietly in the corners of your soul. Now open your eyes again, and let this message sink into the deepest places of your being. This is not just another message. This is not something random or ordinary. This is a moment heaven planned for you. When the Queen of Heaven looks upon the earth, her gaze moves like soft light across the faces of her children. Today, her eyes stopped on you. She saw not only who you are, but what you have survived. She felt the weight of what you carry. She recognized the exhaustion hidden behind your strength. And she whispered gently to the angels, "Bring my child here. There is something they must hear today." From the moment you opened this message, a quiet blessing began to bloom around you, like a soft sunrise breaking the grip of a long night. You may not see it yet, but something spiritual has already shifted. Heaven has opened a doorway over your life. Light is entering the places inside you where darkness has lingered far too long. You have walked through storms that others do not understand. You have endured nights that felt endless. You have kept going even when your heart felt like collapsing inside your chest. There were days when you wanted to give up, days when your spirit whispered, "I can't do this anymore." Yet somehow you still rose. You still tried. You still fought. Every one of those moments was seen by heaven. Every sigh, every tear, every silent prayer, every forced smile, every step forward when you felt like falling backward. Nothing has been forgotten. Not a single breath of your suffering has been wasted. The Holy Mother, gentle, radiant, endlessly loving, comes to you now with her heart open, her hands extended, her voice soft as a melody only the soul can hear. She does not come with judgment. She does not come with demands. She comes with love, with consolation, with divine tenderness. She calls you her beloved child, her precious one, her wounded warrior, her shining soul. You have been trying to carry too much alone. You have been trying to solve problems that were never meant to be solved by human strength alone. You have been forcing yourself to hold everything together, even when you were breaking inside. But the Queen of Heaven whispers now, "Give me your burdens. Let me hold what you can no longer carry. Let me be your strength when yours runs out." There is a profound spiritual reason why you are reading this today. There is a rhythm to divine timing that human minds cannot understand. Heaven never sends a message too early and never sends it too late. It arrives exactly when your soul is ready to receive it. Not when your mind thinks it is ready, but when the deepest part of you begins to cry out for help. Today, this message is that answer. You have been living inside a silent battle. You have been dealing with things you cannot explain to anyone. Fears that come at night, memories that refuse to fade, people who wounded you without apology, uncertainties that cloud your future, disappointments that echo in your chest, and dreams that seem so far away you barely dare to believe in them anymore. The Holy Mother has seen it all. She knows the exact moment your heart broke. She knows the exact moment your hope cracked. She knows the exact moment you started doubting yourself. She knows the exact moment you felt unworthy, invisible, unloved, or forgotten. And today, she stretches her mantle over you. A mantle woven not with fabric, but with divine protection, comfort, and healing. Her presence surrounds you like light surrounding a flame, like warmth surrounding a cold soul, like peace surrounding a restless mind. Listen carefully, my child, because these words are meant for you. What you have lost is not the end of your story. What hurt you will not define your future. What overwhelmed you will not overcome you. What broke you will one day become the place where heaven restores you. There is something sacred opening in your life now. Something holy. Something powerful. Something that has been delayed but not denied. This message arrives like the gentle chime of a rosary bead sliding beneath prayerful fingers. A reminder that heaven is never far away, never silent, never uninterested in your pain. You may think you have been forgotten. You may think your prayers have gone unanswered. You may think God has been distant. But heaven whispers, you were never abandoned. You were being prepared. Prepared for what? For restoration. For healing. For unexpected blessings. for breakthroughs that arrive after long seasons of waiting, for a life that will finally make sense after months or years of confusion. There is a divine turning happening around you. Slowly, softly, quietly, but undeniably. You are stepping into a new spiritual season. Not of fear, not of sorrow, not of loss, but of renewal. The Holy Mother places her hand on your heart and whispers, "Let my light enter the places you have closed. Let my peace mend the pieces you hide. Let my love protect what you fear losing." You have been tired. You have been overwhelmed. You have been stretched beyond your limits. You have been carrying wounds so old you almost forgot where they began. But something sacred is happening as you read these lines. The first layer of healing has begun. The part of you that was tightly guarded is beginning to soften. The part of you that was wounded is beginning to breathe. The part of you that was afraid is beginning to rest. My beloved child, there is a place inside you that has been hurting for a long time. A place you rarely allow others to see. It is the quiet chamber of your heart, where your deepest wounds rest like unspoken stories, where memories sit like shadows, where disappointments echo gently against the walls of your soul. You have learned to smile through pain, to act strong even when your spirit trembles, to keep moving even when your feet feel heavy with exhaustion. But today, heaven wants to touch that hidden part of you. Today, the Holy Mother bends down to the level of your heart, just as a mother kneels to comfort a child who has fallen. And she whispers in a voice softer than sunlight, "My child, I know where it hurts. I know why it hurts. And I have come to heal you." There are wounds you carry that did not come from weakness. They came from love. They came from giving too much, caring too deeply, trusting too sincerely, hoping too honestly. The world may have taken advantage of your goodness. People may have broken promises. Some may have walked away when you needed them most. Others may have hurt you without apology, leaving scars that still pulse in moments of silence. But you must understand this sacred truth. Your heart is not broken beyond repair. Your spirit is not damaged beyond renewal. Your soul is not too wounded for heaven to restore. The Queen of Heaven sees the pain you hide behind your silence, the heartbreak you don't talk about, the sleepless nights you endured alone, the fear that you may never feel whole again. She reaches out now and gently places her hand upon your chest, right over the place where your pain is stored. Instantly, a warm light begins to spread inside you, slow, steady, tender. That warmth is healing. That light is restoration. That touch is divine. You may not feel it fully now, but something within you has begun to shift. The layers of sorrow wrapped around your heart are loosening. The weight you've been carrying is lightening. The tightness in your spirit is beginning to soften. It is as if the Holy Mother herself is lifting emotional stones from your chest, one by one, whispering, "You do not have to hold this anymore." My child, think of all the times you cried silently, when no one noticed, when no one comforted you, when you wiped your tears quickly before anyone saw. Those tears were not wasted. Heaven collected every one. Not a single tear you shed has been ignored. Each one is a prayer, a message, a plea from your soul that heaven has now answered. There is a sacred kind of healing that does not happen all at once, but begins with a single moment. A moment when your heart finally says, "I am ready to be healed." This message is that moment. The Holy Mother looks at you now with eyes full of compassion. She knows how hard it has been. She knows the battles you faced alone. She knows the mistakes you regret, the memories that haunt you, the fears that steal your peace, and the doubts that choke your hope. And she does not judge you for any of it. Instead, she says, "You have survived what should have broken you. Now you will grow from what has wounded you." She gathers every shattered piece of your heart, the parts you lost, the parts you gave away, the parts life crushed, and holds them close to her own heart. In the warmth of her love, these pieces begin to glow, soften, and mend. What was once fractured is being reshaped into something stronger than before. My beloved child, healing does not mean forgetting the pain. Healing means transforming it. Healing means reclaiming your peace. Healing means allowing heaven to rewrite your story with grace. There is a gentle light entering your life now. A light that will heal what was broken, restore what was lost, and strengthen what was weakened. You do not have to hide your pain anymore. You do not have to pretend to be strong every moment. You do not have to walk through the darkness alone. The Holy Mother whispers again, "My child, let me hold your heart. Let me heal what life has wounded. Let me protect what you fear losing." And as she speaks, the heavens open just slightly above you, enough for a soft stream of peace to descend, enough for the angels to surround you, enough for your weary soul to feel the first breath of relief it has felt in a long time. This is not the end of your healing. This is the beginning. My beloved child, there are moments in your life when you felt surrounded by darkness, when the world became heavy, and when your spirit whispered fears you never shared with anyone. Moments when you thought you were alone. Moments when you believed no one saw your suffering. Moments when you questioned whether anyone in heaven even heard your cry. But today, the Holy Mother wants you to know a truth that will change the way you see your journey. You were never unprotected. You were never alone. You were never abandoned. There have been countless battles fought for you. Battles you never saw, battles you never felt, battles you never even knew existed. But heaven fought them anyway. Angels stood between you and dangers you were not aware of. Divine hands redirected the paths of situations that were meant to harm you. Grace covered you when darkness tried to touch your destiny. There were moments in your life when things suddenly shifted, when disaster passed over you, when something told you to slow down, take a different road, delay a decision, or move away from a situation. You thought it was coincidence, but heaven calls it protection. There were friendships that ended suddenly. There were relationships that broke without explanation. There were opportunities that slipped away before you could hold them. There were doors that closed in your face. At that time, you felt pain, confusion, rejection, and disappointment. You felt like God was taking things from you. But listen closely, my child. Every closed door was a shield. Every painful ending was protection. Every loss was a redirection. What you did not know was that heaven saw the future you could not. The Holy Mother saw the intention of hearts you trusted too much. She saw the consequences of paths you almost walked. She saw the unseen danger hidden behind what you thought was good. And with a mother's strength, she intervened. Sometimes protection looks like rejection. Sometimes safety looks like loss. Sometimes divine mercy looks like disappointment. There were nights when you cried because someone left your life. But heaven was whispering, if they stayed, they would have damaged your soul. There were times when you begged for something to work out. But heaven gently said, if I give you this now, it will destroy the blessings I prepared for your future. There were moments when you asked why you had to go through such pain. But the Holy Mother saw deeper, higher, further. She saw where each road would lead. She saw every hidden intention, every secret danger, every trap of darkness. And so she protected you, quietly, invisibly, relentlessly. Even now, as you read this message, there is a shield around you. You may not see it, but it is there. The Queen of Heaven stands above you with her mantle spread wide, a barrier between you and anything that tries to harm your soul, your purpose, your future. When you feel sudden fear, sudden heaviness, sudden anxiety without reason, sometimes it is because something spiritually harmful tried to come near you. But the Holy Mother intervened before it touched you. She whispered to the angels, guard my child. Shield them. Do not let this darkness pass. And the angels obeyed. There are forces in this world, seen and unseen, that would have consumed you if heaven had not stepped in. But you are wrapped in protection stronger than any earthly threat. You are surrounded by guardians assigned to you from the moment you were born. You are held, covered, shielded, defended. You survived things that were meant to break you. You overcame battles others never even recognized. You walked away from dangers that could have changed your destiny. Not because you were lucky, but because you were protected. My child, understand this sacred truth. The Holy Mother has been fighting for you long before you knew how to pray. And she will keep fighting for you long after your fears fade. When you are weak, she surrounds you. When you are afraid, she lifts you. When you are attacked, she shields you. When you are lost, she guides you. When you fall, she catches you. When you break, she heals you. Her love does not waver with your mistakes. Her protection does not weaken with your doubts. Her presence does not disappear when you feel unworthy. She stays. Always. Silently. Powerfully. Tenderly. And today she whispers, My child, stop fearing your future. I am already there. Stop doubting your path. I am guiding it. Stop questioning your worth. I have chosen you. You are not walking into the unknown alone. You are walking forward with heaven by your side. My beloved child, you have journeyed through the valleys of your soul, through sorrow, through healing, and through the hidden battles you never saw. Now heaven opens before you, the mantle that has protected you, the love that has comforted you, and the grace that has carried you have brought you to this sacred moment, the moment of divine turning. There comes a time in every soul's journey when suffering begins to lose its grip, when fear begins to dissolve, when burdens that seemed permanent begin to lift, and when the dawn of change emerges quietly on the horizon of life. That moment for you is now. The Holy Mother stands before you, radiant, serene, and filled with a light that cannot be described in human words. She looks upon you not with pity, but with pride. The pride of a mother who has watched her child walk through storms, through heartbreak, through loneliness, through darkness, and still rise. She whispers softly, "What comes next will not break you. It will bless you." There are blessings that were delayed, not denied. There are doors that were closed to protect you, not punish you. There are prayers you thought were unanswered, when in truth they were being prepared. You are stepping into a season of divine timing. The moment when everything begins to align, when confusion gives way to clarity, when waiting gives way to movement, when pain gives way to purpose. Heaven is not asking you to understand every step. Heaven is simply asking you to trust. For a long time, you have walked through chapters where everything felt uncertain. Life felt like a question without an answer. You doubted yourself, doubted the future, doubted whether blessings were truly meant for you. But now the Holy Mother lifts your chin gently and says, "My child, you are worthy of every blessing coming your way." There is a shift happening around you, not by chance, not by coincidence, but by divine orchestration. The angels that once fought your battles are now preparing your path. The light that once protected you is now guiding you. The love that once healed you is now lifting you. Something you have been praying for, something you have cried over, something you have longed for, something you almost gave up on, is beginning to move toward you. Not slowly, but suddenly. Heaven works in sudden moments. For years, nothing changes. Then in a single moment, everything does. This is the kind of blessing approaching your life. You may feel it already, that quiet inner shift, that unexplainable peace, that feeling that something good is near even though you can't see it yet. That is not imagination. That is preparation. The universe always whispers before it delivers. The Holy Mother stretches her hands toward you and speaks the final blessing of this message. My child, I release peace into your mind, strength into your spirit, healing into your heart, light into your home, favor into your path, and miracles into your future. The mantle of heaven descends upon you now, a mantle woven with protection, victory, breakthrough, and grace. Every step you take from this moment forward is covered. Every breath you breathe is guided. Every tear you shed is transformed. You are walking into a future where your heart will feel lighter, your path will feel clearer, your burdens will feel smaller, your blessings will feel closer. The darkness you survived will not follow you. The pain you carried will not define you. The past you endured will not limit you. You are being lifted now. Higher than before, stronger than before, clearer than before, more blessed than before. This is your turning point. This is your divine shift. This is your new chapter.